Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Victoryforu and I hope you are well. This video is a bit of an encouragement video for you all. I know this is a very tough time for everyone. I just thought I would come on and just hopefully make you smile, hopefully make you think, and just give you a little bit of help on how to kind of get over those thoughts that are in your mind that keep replaying, because trust me, the same thing's happening to me. So I'm just gonna let you know some of my coping mechanisms and just hopefully help you out a little bit. So we got to start off with our scripture, Bible app on the phone, because that's been crazy helpful over this time. I mean, I feel like I've used the Bible app more now than I think I've ever used before. Obviously I tried to make it a habit of reading it regularly anyway, but now I'm just there what does the Bible say about all of this that's going on right now? So the main encouragement and kind of guidance for this whole short video is 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. Now, this scripture is used a lot, but I feel like in this time it's very, very important. And it is, "For God has not given us the spirit of fear, but He's given to us the spirit of love, power, and of a sound mind." Now, I will talk about love and power, but the thing I'm going to focus on more so is on a sound mind. Having a sound mind does not necessarily mean that nothing bad happens to you, or you don't think any bad thoughts, or you don't get upset or anything like that. It simply means that you try your best to create a headspace that is as calm as possible, and when God comes in and He kind of is like, you know what, all of this that's going on around you, here's some peace. That's kind of what a sound mind is, and we can all take steps to kind of have that for ourselves so we can get a sound mind. One of those is trying to disconnect from your phones and stuff. So it can be a lot with our phones buzzing constantly with news and updates, everything that's going on. Just put it down for a bit, put it down, do something either creative, go and work out if you can, go and watch a film, spend time with your family, talk to someone, but just put the phone down, just for a little bit, not for long. Just come off social media for a bit, because that will help you just have a sound mind, or more of a sound mind, because every other post nowadays is about everything that's going on in the world, and that can be very, very overwhelming. So trying to cut back on that will be really, really helpful. Number 2, try not to watch lots and lots of news. I know for me personally and lots of my friends, watching the news a lot really increases their anxiety levels. So try your best not to watch it as much. Obviously stay informed, because we all need to stay informed, but try and limit it to just watching it once a day, and try not to check it on your phone. So even if you sit down and watch, the 6 o'clock news, then after that, that's it, that's your news fix for the day, and that's it. Because having that overload can really overwhelm people. I mean, it's overwhelmed me. Even that once a day can be quite overwhelming, because it's a lot of information. But yes, that's number 2. Try and be really protective of kind of what and who you let into your headspace. So when, me personally, we're gonna get deep, because why not? As you know, I'm a very happy person naturally. I'm very, very smiley. You see that across social media, you see that in my videos, and I am like that. But nevertheless, my mental health sometimes can be doing bits, and my headspace is not always the most amazing place to be. So I have to take steps to kind of get out of my head. So for me personally, and it's going to be different for everyone, I have specific people that I will go and talk to. Some of them include my parents, some of them include my best friends, who I know that I can turn to and basically be like, this is how I'm feeling, this is how I'm thinking. It's out there, it's been said, it's gone from my head and gone into a message, or I've verbalized it, and then I don't feel it as much in my head. So try and kind of find those people in your life, and also try and find the people people who don't do that for you. So the people who don't do that for you, try and like limit your time speaking to them, limit your time kind of interacting with them, because if you have someone in your life that is very kind of anxious and is very kind of, whenever they think about something, say something, and it affects you and it really stresses you out as well, try and limit your time kind of speaking to them, because that can affect you as well. So try your best to do that. Those are like my encouragements in regard to sound mind, something I've been trying to do, because all this time with mental health is hard, but you know, we're all in this together, especially like there are people whose mental health wasn't great before this happened, and now we're in a situation where it's harder. We're all self-isolating, so that in itself makes you feel more isolated. But know that where is this bee coming from? Rude! Even though you are like physically on your own, or you're just with your family, know that you are not alone. You're not isolated. You're in isolation, but you're not isolated. So try and remember that you have people out there who you can speak to, you have family, friends, and all of these people that you can communicate with and speak to. So please do reach out to them. If any time that we need to be reaching out to people, it's now. So please do so. It will be helpful for you, it'll be helpful for the person who you're reaching out to, for everyone's mental health, and just try and stay connected. So let's talk about love. Love is, I don't know everything about love because there's different kinds and different stages, but I'm going to talk about kind of like family and like brotherly love in this regard. So I know that being at home all the time, you get very, like you're in everyone's space all the time, so sometimes it can get a bit much, but just remember that we're never going to get this kind of time again. We're never going to get this kind of time to spend time with our parents, to spend time with our children if you have children, or our brothers and sisters. We won't get this time again, so in this time really focus on the love that you have for the people around you. Speak to them more, ask them questions, like call your grandparents. Like something that's been majorly helpful to me is being able to not only call my grandparents but to like see them as well. So using kind of like FaceTime like things, or like video calling, all of that, that's really helpful, and I'm sure it's helpful for them as well, just to have someone to speak to, because when you're in a situation where you either live on your own or you just live together, you need that interaction from other people as well. So try and make the effort to call people, and also that shows your love and shows that you care, and also it shows that you love yourself as well, because not only are you reaching out and helping that person, in turn they're helping you, so it's kind of like a self-care thing. So try and do that. Brotherly love, reach out to your friends. Like just reach out to them, even if it's people who you haven't spoken to for a while, just try your best to reach out to them, because everyone's going through it right now. So even if it's that friend that you haven't spoken to since, I don't know, sixth form, just try and reach out to them, because you never know, that could help them in their time of need. So just try your best to reach out. Power. Let's talk about power. So this morning was hard for me, but we here, we move, we do the thing. I tried to work out for the first time in a good while, because I've been dealing with various health things, and now tried it this morning, and it was very extremely minimal. I did like 5 of everything once, and then I had a mini asthma attack, which isn't great, isn't fun, and obviously in this time with things like that and being more susceptible, it doesn't really help. So I tried to at least take some steps to take my power back, because when things like that happen for me personally anyway, I can get flustered, I can get frustrated, and I kind of feel like I'm losing control. But I took like specific steps that I know do help me to take back my power, and to not let the thoughts overrule my mind, or not let the upset of everything that's happening in this world overrule my mind. So especially with like controlling how much news you intake, controlling how much of anything you intake for that matter, really helps you to take back your power. This time is hard. I will not lie, I'm not going to sugarcoat it for anyone. This time is hard, but for me personally, and there may be some other people watching this who believe this as well, I believe in God. So my hope is built in God. I believe that, you know, even though this is hard and everyone's stressed out and it's very, very difficult and there's lots of anxiety and all of that, my kind of hope and everything, I'm just holding on to God. So like, various people are holding on to different things. People are holding on to their families, people are holding on to their friends. Me, I'm holding on to God, as well as my family and friends. I'm holding on to them too. But just if you know how to pray, try and pray. If you don't know how to pray, it's fine. Just, you know, be like, God, hey, can you help? Like, that's as simple as a prayer can be. And just try your best. Like, every day, try your best. Don't feel like just because you can't be as productive or you can't be as athletic or you can't be as creative as all of these other people that you're seeing on social media, don't let that kind of like affect your headspace, because it's done it to me and I know it's done it to some of you. But just try and like, just don't be so hard on yourself, because like this morning I felt so hard on myself, being like, oh, I can't like exercise like everyone else because of all of like this and this. And I kind of took a moment, messaged the right people who I know would kind of help me get out of my head, and just was like, you know what, no, I tried. I may have failed, but I tried. And I think that's like the most important thing with like parents trying to homeschool their children. It's going to be hard, but I appreciate every single one of you for, you know, trying, because that's all we can do right now. All we can do is try. All we can do right now is try and stay as positive as possible. All we can do right now is just really be united as a community, as a global community. Just trying your best. I don't know who that kid is screaming, but you know, have your fun, child. Also, just want to say, like, because of everything that's happening, I feel like this is a topic that everyone kind of will know about. Everyone, I feel, recently has experienced some kind of death, whether that is people who are close to you, whether that's people who you know of, or people who are within your circle or within your community. We've all kind of seen death recently, and it's really, really hard. And I guess as a country, we're all kind of grieving. As a world, we're all kind of grieving for, like, even people who we don't know. That it's just sad that lives have been lost. So this is just, I just want to say, like, to everyone who's grieving right now, I'm praying for you, my family's praying for you, all of the people who have lost their lives. I feel it. I feel it, because it's never nice to lose anyone, whether you know them or not. In my like national church, we've had some like losses of like really amazing faithful people, which is super upsetting, but we're all trying our best to kind of honour them and keep going, and like just continuing to love and to show people love, because we know that that's what they would have wanted. So even though like we're all like seeing so much death in this world, I think it's important to continue to love, continue to care for people, to continue to be compassionate, and just, you know, just smile at someone, even if you have to, you know, obviously keep your 2 meters distance away with social distancing and everything. Just smile at someone, try and have some kind of conversation with your neighbours, whether that be, you know, just a morning hello, or talking about like what they're doing in their garden or what they've been doing to keep occupied. Just try and start conversations with people, because right now we are all struggling, and now more than ever we need each other. Even though we're alone together, and even though we're in isolation, we are not isolated because we have each other. So yeah, I just want to come on and just kind of encourage you guys. Just remember that scripture. I'll put it on the screen again now. I'm going to try my best to like come on and do some inspiring short videos like this. To be fair, this video ain't short, this video is long. Videos like this that hopefully encourage you guys, hopefully you can take something from. But yes, I'm Victoryforu. I hope that you'll be victorious every day. God bless, bye bye. And oh, the sun came out. Cool, we're gonna take some pictures. Bye.